Hello. Pulled out Sunday golf stream. Can't get any further on in this career mode.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Harbortown Golf Links on Hilton Head Island, live second round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a two-shot advantage here to begin play. That's going to be up the left-hand side.
Good start.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 109 yards to the front, 119 to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
First holes are right off.
From the rough into the bunker or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Got it there, but not quite on target. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And the lead is going to drop down to a single shot. Here's a chance to make a birdie early in the round. Second hole at Harbor Town is a relatively short par 5 at a little more than 500 yards. Again, the key, and this is the case all over the golf course, you have to put your tee shot in the right spot. And here, it is on that left side of the fairway. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. That is a really good shot on him, 2 on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed, and that's maybe about what you'd expect. This from about 10 feet. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And that's going to move him to 8 under. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbor Town. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play, and a par is a good score, I promise you. Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
3 tee shots hit, 3 fairways missed. And mentally, that is tough to get over.
So from off the fairway, his second now at 3.
Well, it just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And the lead's going to remain 2. .200-yard par 3 fourth, offering a classic Pete Dye risk-reward design. You have to carry the water hazard running the length of the hole. Better to miss right than short or long, where a thirsty lagoon lurks. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. The 5th hole at Harbor Town is the second of the 3 par 5s at 549 yards. A good drive should leave players with the chance to try and reach this green in 2, but one larger and one smaller bunker protect the left side of this deep but narrow green. And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And coming off the 63 yesterday, he'll move to 1 under for his round today. Another hole at Harbor Town where position, accuracy will be rewarded. This par 4-6 at 419 yards. Get it in the right spot, and you can make a birdie here. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect. And a good result as well.
It's a great tee shot. It is a bit of an awkward yardage, that half or three-quarter swing for that next shot. So you're going to have to be a little precise. Make sure you have a plan where you want to land that ball. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
11 feet away. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he gets it to 2 under for his round, 11 under now for the tournament. We've spoken already about the need for precision here at Harbour Town. That'll be put to the test here at the 195-yard par 3-7. Yes, there's water. Yes, there's sand. But the biggest issue, the 2 giant trees serving as gatekeepers to this narrow green. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. On to the number 1 handicap hole here at Harbour Town, and fittingly the one considered the most difficult, the par 4 8th at 473 yards. Overzealous golfers could run out of fairway when using the driver, but the approach to a narrow green with a long bunker left and water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Look here at birdie.
Ball coming downhill from the top side of the hole, but shouldn't be that much break in it.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. We wrap up the front 9 here at Harbor Town with the 332-yard par 4 ninth. What this hole lacks in distance, it makes up for by forcing golfers to be strategic off the tee. A large bunker prevents tee shots from running on, so best to lay up short and take a wedge into this boomerang-shaped green. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second. Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 4 10th. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second 9. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. This one looks right on point.
And here at the 10th, with the iron in hand, and hits it stone cold close.
Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back 9. And the lead swells to 6 here on this Friday. The 11th hole now at 436 yards. One thing you'll notice about this fairway, the further up you get, the narrower it becomes. So some would say 3-wood, not the worst of ideas here. looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
He's got 116 yards to the front, 145 to the hole, pin in the back.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at 11 under par. On to the 12th now at 430 yards. We've had a handful of right-to-lefters so far. This one's going to work the other way. As we've mentioned before, accuracy is the key off the tee, as some of those pine trees can reach out and grab you if your tee shot's not where it needs to be. Now this, his second from out of the pine straw.
I didn't realize this all was this long. Long, short, here we go again. Now, this would be an unbelievable putt if you can make this putt.
Just 5 feet left. Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And with it, the lead is back down to 1. So many visually arresting holes here at Harbor Town. This might be the best of the bunch. The 373-yard par 4 13th. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife, Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain at 10 under. The 14th now at Harbor Town, a par 3 at 190 yards. Don't let the fact that this is the number 18 handicap hole fool you. The danger is self-evident on this hole as water runs all along the right side of the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, good putt, and a par here at 14. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Now to the lone par 5 on this backside, the longest hole on the course, the 588-yard par 5 15. This one is a toughie, featuring a narrow landing area off the tee with bunkers on both sides, as well as a somewhat blind second shot requiring a pretty good right-to-left angle of attack. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Uh-oh. Nah, that ball got slowed up by the branches, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop. And it winds up in the water. So now following the drop, this will become the 6th shot coming up. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. This from 7 feet. Yeah, much better there. That one drops for his double bogey. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the 434-yard par 4 16th. It's a dogleg left with an expanse of sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole.
Rule number 1 in golf, have a short memory. You can see why. Double bogey at the last and now a missed fairway. Too much thought about what happened before, not what you want to do now. And those are two sounds you hate to hear as a golfer, the loud crack of hitting the tree and then the thump of the ball going into the water. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Yeah, that's good roll. And that in for a 6 here at the par 4. And he'll fall back to 5 under. You come to the 17th hole and you finally realize, that's right, I'm on an island. It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view looking out over the water toward the Fusky Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. Wow, just a hair off target, and those are the ones that will drive you crazy. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay at 5 under. The 18th hole, one of the real signature holes on the PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at 472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up a gorgeous finish, taking dead aim at that beacon of a lighthouse.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Second shot now at the home hole. Ball is in the rough, but has a chance to get this within birdie range with a good shot.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And a very straightforward look here, down the hill with no break.
Oh, that is a beauty, in for birdie here at the last. And that's going to be a second round, 73. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right, Rich. Get off to a good start.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From Hilton Head Island and Harbor Town Golf Links, it's third round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, it's 128 yards left to the flag today. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
And that flop shot is actually a little bit of a flop. Comes up way short.
He has a 12-footer here. Oh, how about that for a little early round confidence? That is in for par here at the first. And he'll remain at 6 under par. On now to the second hole, the first of 3 par 5s here at Harbor Town. At a mere 502 yards, it is also the shortest of these par 5s. Any misses right or left of the fairway could block you out from going for the green in 2. But a drive of the short grass could open up one of the best scoring opportunities on the course. Now that is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. Up next, the 469-yard par 4 third. Trees lining both sides of the fairway, so a straight tee shot is imperative. More bogeys than birdies here, so most players are happy with a par. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
The touch, excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie. This is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it? Risk and reward, 200-yard par 3 fourth. Obviously, you need to carry that water hazard running the entire length of this hole. You're going to miss. You miss right. You don't want to miss it short or long, that's for sure. That's where the Gators are waiting for some golf balls. Really hitting on all cylinders now. 9 under for the tournament. Now to the second of the par 5s, the 549-yard fifth. It's a dogleg left off the tee with bunkers on either side of the fairway, but a good drive up near or beyond that cart path should leave you with a good look into a green that slopes off to the right. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. A 9-footer now for his birdie. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par. Just one shot off the top spot. Onward now to the 419-yard par 4-6. Dogleg right. Best to aim the tee shot to the left of the fairway bunker on the right. Land there, and the green is very accessible, and a birdie might be in the offing. And you saw that one kick up some sand. It is indeed in the bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
You can see why the architect has put this bunker exactly here, because if you don't hit a good shot, you're going to find another bunker, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Just going to sneak on by. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. He's going to drop back to -9. On to the 7th at 195 yards. This one of the tougher par 3s on the course. The water shouldn't be a big issue. More pressing, those two giant trees that serve like sentries at the front of the green. Any ball that gets hung up in there could very likely come down in that bunker that encircles about 90% of the green.
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
That's out of the bunker, but it does not find the green. It's into the rough.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Yeah, that one on target, though it is in for double bogey. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under. Now to the hole many consider the most difficult of all here at Harbor Town, the par 4 8th. Finding the fairway is an absolute must off the tee, as you will need to have the right angle of attack to approach this long, narrow green.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
152 yards left for him. The pin is in the front right part of the green.
Oh, that ball limps its way onto the green, but yeah, you never know. One putt away.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at 7 under.
One thing you don't see too often on the PGA Tour, 332-yard par 4s. But that's what we've got here on the closing hole to this front side. Before you think about knocking this on, though, take note of the large bunker that completely protects the front of the green.
This one starting up that left side.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th.
And he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side.
The back 9 starts here at the 451-yard par 410. This hole offers one of the few real wide landing zones to take aim at. However, beware of the lagoon left. If you can find the short grass, birdie is very much in play.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace.
This 11th hole at 436 yards is another test requiring precision over power. This fairway narrows the nearer it gets to this green, which is surrounded by 4 unique bunkers.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
125 is the number. Just a flick, pin, front left, so he can take dead aim.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
This is a 9-footer. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he's going to remain at 8 under.
The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. And that will do just fine.
Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick. This one's looking good.
Oh, just the strike, the sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's worked it to 9 under par.
This is one of the more visually striking holes here at Harbor Town, the 373-yard par 4 13th. You've got trees flanking both sides, a few of which spring up right in the middle of the left bunker, leading to an approach to a slightly elevated green with Allen's dies.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
Always tough to get a decent flight out of the rough. And you could see that ball was never soaring out of that light.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away.
Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And it'll stay at -9.
On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here, it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green.
And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Just 5 feet left. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is.
The sole par 5 on Harbour Town's back 9 is this one, the 15th at 588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle, hit it over the tree.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Four feet now for birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead.
We start to make our way toward the blue waters of Calabogie Sound as we come to the 434-yard par 4 16th. A well-placed tee shot will leave you with a fairly short iron into a small egg-shaped green.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
Right in front of this fucking.
Frankie should be pretty good by now. He's been in quite a few bunkers today.
I've lost count, Rich, but well, I guess every now and again you got to give the bunker player a workout.
Yeah, that's the price you pay sometimes in these greenside bunkers. That's going to leave a lot of work left to avoid dropping a shot.
Nope. Okay, that in for a bogey at 16. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead.
Two holes remain as we come to the par 3 17th at 174 yards. You'll want to aim right of that one lone tree in the distance, almost like what you see on the South Carolina state flag. And be sure to steer clear of the bunkers here, because making par from there, not a sure thing.
Oh, he flushed that one, and that just got up in the breeze and took off on him.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. He'll fall back to 8 under par.
What a finishing hole this is. At 472 yards, the par 4 18th. Most will try to aim just right of that Hilton Head lighthouse in the distance. And that sets up an approach with trouble left and long and a large bailout area to the right.
Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him.
Make it in. Make it in.
This from about 10 feet. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit. So for our featured golfers, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Harbortown Golf Links in South Carolina, live final round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Well, I don't think that's how you envision things starting. A wayward first tee shot, but he's going to get away with it as that ricochets back into the fairway. This is really exciting. Out there looking for that first professional victory on the Korn Ferry Tour, in contention late on a Sunday final round. Nota, you've been there, you've broken through. What do you, in fact, learn from a situation like this?
Well, it's a two-part situation, Rich. The first is believing that you have the ability to go out there and execute and finish this thing off. And the second is just dealing with the nerves and the pressure that go along with these big moments, and being able to handle both of those components as you work through the final round is an essential part to putting together that winning recipe.
Here's a chance to make a birdie early in the round. Second hole at Harbortown is a relatively short par 5 at a little more than 500 yards. Again, the key, and this is the case all over the golf course, you have to put your tee shot in the right spot, and here it is on that left side of the fairway. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Oh, how about that for a blast out of the bunker? Nearly hold it for eagle. Yes, Can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he's got it to 2 under for the round, 9 under now for the tournament. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbor Town. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play. And a par is a good score, I promise you. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
117 yards left to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Well, I'm not going to rag on the shot. It was a good strike, but look where the flag is. It's on the other side of the green.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. 200-yard par 3 fourth, offering a classic Pete Dye risk-reward design. You have to carry the water hazard running the length of the hole. Better to miss right than short or long, where a thirsty lagoon lurks. Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain right where he is. The fifth hole at Harbor Town is the second of the 3 par 5s at 549 yards. A good drive should leave players with the chance to try and reach this green in 2. But one larger and one smaller bunker protect the left side of this deep but narrow green. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Had half the equation on that shot. The distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and well, let's see how good you can chip.
got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Another hole at Harbor Town where position, accuracy will be rewarded. This par 4-6 at 419 yards. Get it in the right spot, and you can make a birdie here. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. We've spoken already about the need for precision here at Harbor Town. That'll be put to the test here at the 195-yard par 3-7. Yes, there's water. Yes, there's sand. But the biggest issue, the 2 giant trees serving as gatekeepers to this narrow green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
One of the hardest things in golf is to turn 3 shots into 2. And with that beautiful use of the flop shot, it's a good chance really to get up and down.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the number 1 handicap hole here at Harbor Town, and fittingly the one considered the most difficult, the par 4-8 at 473 yards. Overzealous golfers could run out of fairway when using the driver, but the approach to a narrow green with a long bunker left and water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
Very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th.
Seven more wood
He's in
again,
the double
badly.
figures now.
Extremely
10 under
badly.
par.
Almost as if I've never played more wood before.
We wrap up the front nine here at Harbortown with the 332-yard par 4 9. What this
At least
hole
the
lacks
first day,
in distance,
two
it makes
ahead.
up for by forcing
Miles
golfers to
floundering
be
like fucking
strategic
fourth or
off the
something.
tee. A large bunker prevents tee shots from running on, so best to lay up short and take a wedge into this boomerang-shaped green.
Maybe I'll first. Just claw my way back from 8th. Blue. Pulling the hips. Right sitting down.
It has been a driving clinic up until that tee shot at the ninth. Going to be very difficult to make birdie from there. I'm loving this round of golf. More shots, more touch. Another great one there.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the
You got
ninth.
pullback was a crack the
And
anime,
he's
Matt.
gonna
You're
go
too
out at
lazy Sunday. Much
32,
like myself.
4 under par.
We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 4 10. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second nine.
The one with the puck out of it.
Ah, too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
From the rough, we check in with Noda.
158 yards left to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
Fucking it. I'm big the hoop. My hit of that one so much better. Oop. Ah, nice one. Killed 3 days. Every part looks forward to in. I'm hoping to get one tomorrow. Fingers crossed. We'll all go want to go do something. I just couldn't do here. Keep a top-notch father that I am. Not as if I could be doing my practice like we
He went with the flop shot. All
Really,
credit
are you
there,
wetting there?
just not enough speed. Ball comes up considerably short.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by.
Right.
Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. He'll fall to 10 under par.
The 11th hole now at 436 yards. One thing you'll notice about this fairway, the further up you get, the narrower it becomes. So some would say 3-wood, not the worst of ideas here.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place. Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
God bless that tree.
You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. And he'll move to 11 under par.
On to the 12th now at 430 yards. We've had a handful of right to lefters so far. This one's going to work the other way. As we've mentioned before, accuracy is the key off the tee, as some of those pine trees can reach out and grab you if your tee shot's not where it...
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4. And this is looking really good.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
Oh, as Randy pointed out, I was getting...
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
You know, it was a cheap one, but you know what? I don't even care. I ain't taking it. But as long as it wasn't Keenan at one, somebody else got a prize for a change.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here
and
at
yeah,
one.
I would definitely have a look at them for all your DC stuff.
Lead with 6 holes to play.
Brush up. Definitely,
so many visually arresting holes here at Harbortown. This might be the best of the bunch.
Up on your
the 373-yard par 4 13th. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife, Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin.
Win's a win, even if it was got cheaply.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range.
Off. shot. Exactly.
That would be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
Like a double victory.
If he can make this, I'd just take it and run to the next hole.
Oh, that was not enough.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll fall back down to 11 under. The 14th now at Harbor Town, a par 3 at 190 yards. Don't let the fact that this is the number 18 handicap hole fool you. The danger is self-evident on this hole as water runs all along the right side of the green.
And
that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
We should have tried. No.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 11 under par.
Well, we did find out subsequently after Keane's quite up on his comic book knowledge.
Now to the lone par 5 on this backside, the longest hole on the course, the 588-yard par 5 15. This one is a toughie, featuring a narrow landing area off the tee with bunkers on both sides, as well as a somewhat blind second shot requiring a pretty good right-to-left angle of attack.
Fucking bastard.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 in 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Four feet, all that's left for birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And he'll make a little headway there, but still trailing by 4 with 3 holes left to play. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the 434-yard par 4 16. It's a dogleg left with an expanse of sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Chance now for another birdie.
Dead straight look here. Just has to trust his stroke and get the ball to the hole.
Nope. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain at -12.
You come to the 17th hole and you finally realize, that's right, I'm on an island. It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view looking out over the water toward Defusky Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green.
That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17.
Too late.
And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament.
The 18th hole, one of the real signature holes on the PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at 472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, but a great result in the fairway. We are about 170 yards from the hole.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
6 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18.
The last round wasn't as
And this will be a final round 64. Wow. Well, Frank, our featured player, getting closer to that breakthrough. You can just feel it. Come up a little short this week, but that victory's out there.
It is. We have the best seat in the house, and we see that. I mean, the ability's there, but there's obviously just that little bit of doubt. Once that doubt's erased, that'll come, and victories, maybe thick and fast.
So that's a wrap for all of us at
Not this.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From just west of Calgary at Banff Springs, it's live first-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to close the deal this week after a strong top 5 finish a week ago.
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing. High launch angle. That was just about perfect. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Just 5 feet left. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par.
Frank, how about the par 3 second hole? The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
That one safely on the putting surface. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That finished off for a par here with the second, and he'll stay at even par. Well, Frank, as we get to the third hole here, a par 5, it feels to me like you need to be at a minimum 1 under through the first 3 holes or you're losing ground to the field.
You're exactly right. Chance here for birdie or eagle too. This is one of those holes you can just wind it up and let it fly, and you'll certainly get a good reward with a big tee shot.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third.
Frank, it's always fun to play a par 3 just like this one.
Yeah, ball's going to go further. Obviously get to tee it up. Should be able to carry that water. That's really the only problem for the player in front. But once again, another good chance for a birdie.
192-yard par 3 fourth. This one looks right on point. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. A nice round number here, an even 100 yards coming up for his second. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Boy,
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at 2 under. Now at the 6th hole here at Banff Springs, it's a short par 4, only 373 yards, and the short par 4, Frank, all the rage in golf course architecture these days.
A lot more strategy involved when you've got a hole that you can nearly reach with a tee shot. It's how far back do you leave, at what sort of distance you want that second shot. All those things to compute. Straightforward, a little bit uphill. Basically, it's what you want for your second shot.
I got one at the hole. That's good rough.
And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a drive and a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
That one looking a little right. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. That's a nice shot right there. Landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3. That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet. But you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly.
Bad idea, because you can get equipment that will boost your stats that way too. I just haven't picked anything yet.
Oh, that is just a dart. Beautiful shot there. Puts that to about 3 feet. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. So we'll round out the front side here at Banff Springs with a par 5 and reasonably short at only 501 yards.
So very reachable because of that yardage that you just referenced. Hole bends a little bit to the right. You can favor the left side with a tee shot. It's just going to make that angle on the second a little bit easier.
Thanking you. Oh, what was that?
Oh, got to be watching this one intently.
One was tidy, one was ridiculous. Jeez.
No fairway here. This one in that rough.
Look at this. Look at this.
Well, Frank, this has not been a pretty exhibition on this hole, but still, third shot coming up, chance to do something.
Yeah, I'd call it the scenic route, Rich. You know, clip that tree, but fortunate, really, to stay on the fairway. I know there's a long way to go, but, I mean, really, I'm thanking my lucky stars.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side. 5 under par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies. Set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here, that's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well, if you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked.
Oh, that's nice. Ball landed softly. And that's why it's a good decision, really, when you think about it. Ball sitting in the rough, not too bad. You want it to land soft, so the flop shot. Good decision.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 5 under. Now to the 11th hole. It's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the 2 little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Now from just 94 yards out, this his second.
Pulls that up. Wait, bastard. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped the club off her.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Mediocre. Very mediocre.
So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Dog legs to the player's right, a couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
117 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
Oh.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
Oh.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Good chance to save par after that beautiful flop shot. Looked in trouble there at one stage.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right
Too
where
many
he
missed
is.
birdie opportunities here.
Back here at the par 4 14th, and we are ready to tee off. 442-yard hole, Frank.
It's called wampum. My Canadian's not that good, so I don't know what that means, but the way I decipher it, another little dog leg to the right with bunkers all over the place. It's sort of in the place where you'd like to hit the tee shot is exactly where that crop of, what is that, 5 bunkers down the left side. So you're going to have to somehow squeeze it just right of that. Very awkward tee shot.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
131 all the way to the flag today, and the pin on the left portion of the green.
This could be a good one.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. Well, now the par fours begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help go a little further. It does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that.
Wind starting to push this one a little left. And that will do just fine. From the left side of this fairway, he'll look over his second.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie.
Oh.
The putt on late here in the round. Birdie's at 14 and 15, and he'll move into the lead here with 3 holes to go. Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4 is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunker should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
Not what I wanted.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And this will stay a 1-shot lead. Frank, as we make our way to the house, a chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
It certainly is. Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards, a par 4 that is, you know you're going to get a short on your eye. You know you're going to get a short iron in your hand if you hit a good tee shot. Just avoid the bunkers left and right off the tee. Green does slope back to front, so it pitches nice.
Some bunkers on course here. No.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Now this for another birdie.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to open up a two-shot lead here with one hole remaining in his opening round. Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you cannot reach.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Hit these three wood. I can't get there.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Chance now for another birdie.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt. Nothing to show for it. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that is as good an opening round as you're going to see. It'll be a 63 here in round 1. A final look at the leaderboard shows our featured golfer on top by a shot. So, some good playing here in round number 1, Frank.
So at this point, rounds 2, 3, and 4.
But there's a long way to go. It's just a sliver of
the dog, eh? Less to do for this one.
Today, from the teeth of the dog course at the seaside Casa de Campo Resort in the Dominican Republic, this is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner. We will check in with Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we move along. But I'm pleased, as always, to be joined in the 18th tower by a man who won 15 times around the world, Frank Nobilo. And Frank, looking forward to what should be a fun afternoon of golf.
Yeah, very much so, Rich. When
You've
you waited
seen my
all
golf
morning, those
composure.
afternoon rounds are a little
Dude, draw
special,
your
aren't
own
they?
conclusions.
I'm really looking, though, for today
Neither the two of
to
them
see if they
are
come out of the
exactly
gates
overly
nice and quick,
successful.
that's for sure. I know the finish here is always important, but get out of the gates quick and then see if you can finish the job this afternoon.
So let's get out to the course, already deep
actually
into the
thinking of just
round as we
putting the
head to
AI
the tee
computer
on the par
down to
4
like
15.
absolute retard level, just to have a chance of winning something.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Probably. We probably have like super drives.
Shouldn't
off
be
the
much
tee
in
shot.
this for birdie. Ah, yes, very well read.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Choose
still
one
getting
under
beat.
now for the day. Well, here it is. This is one of the most famous par threes in the world. The 16th here at Teeth of the Dog. This is the tee box where really you just want to drop a bag of balls, 50, 60 balls, just have at it. You only get one. Let's see what you do with it.
Up.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that
Don't think
one's
it's
going
worth
to
that
run
sort of
out and
celebration,
leave
to
him
be
a
fair.
much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16.
I've yet to get one at any hole in this game. Like,
It's one hole after the next here, and this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the round, hey, what'd you do at 17?
oh, yeah,
Let's see if you have the answer.
Oh, you've seen some of my shots. Just getting par on this. Feels like a victory for me. Just gonna be a risky. This
starting toward the right side. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
No. Take a shot of Monster, maybe. There's literally only about a shot left in it.
8-foot putt here. Okay, can't take putts that length.
Me and single malt don't have a good relationship. Any malt.
Now the finishing hole here at Teeth of the Dog, Casa de Campo, one of the strangest golf holes you will see, complete with a runway going right through it. A siren would go off when a plane was approaching up until 1999, that is, when the runway was closed. Yeah, this used to be a landing strip.
It. Oh.
Wow, that is a good shot.
Oh, we got away with it. Oh, man.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Oh, you wouldn't even.
And final iron shot of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
Overhit that. Ooh,
not a problem. That's in for birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par. Well, that'll wrap it up for us today. We saw a lot of great golf, Frank.
Yeah, the course was good. It was gettable for some, but you know, in the end, it really gave you what you deserve, just the way we wanted.
And that'll do it for our entire team. I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time.
Get some wee daily tournament done for the day. Be extra. Where would that put me? Top 10, 25% maybe? They're going to put me in the top 10, 25, 25, 50. I think I might fall in the water round. Maybe not. Maybe not. No. Elite rank. Keep me in the end of that seasonal. Actually, that was on the previous one. I could actually fall in the water round. I have no hours to find out. to spend as well. Oh, got a reward as well there too. I'm gonna claim a daily reward. That's some reward points. Don't really know where to put these points. Plus 6. Where to put these? Well, I think it's almost come up to dinner time, and there should be some grub on the way. So, Matt, if you're still there, dude, I am going to bail. Grab something to eat. There's a chance me and Matthew may be on later. See how that pans out. And have something to eat and what have you. So, see what the crack is here. But anywho, I'll go grab something to eat. Man, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday if you can, and your child-free day. Here's hoping I can score something similar. Until later, have a good one.